Hi guys, we have just finished with The Sims. We're having some matchmaking problems, but let's go and have my first impressions. Let's see what the Gremyashchy is like. So this is another destroyer. It's a tier 5 Russian destroyer. And what Russian destroyers do I have? I don't have any. Did I get rid of the commander for absolutely no reason? I think I must have gotten rid of a commander on this for no reason. But yeah, we're going to assign a commander. Do we have anything that can go in here from other reserves? From the Murmansk, that's a cruiser, doesn't work. So we're going to recruit. And you know what? It's beat up. So we're going to recruit him with 3. We're going to recruit him for some gold. Gremyashchy. Not sure how to pronounce it. And of course there are no other Russian destroyers I can compare it against, but it's a tier 5. We've just done the Nicholas and the Sims, which is very, very similar, even though it's 2 tiers higher. Main firing battery, you get 4x1 130s, so you get 4x1 127s on the Nicholas, so there's slightly more powerful guns. The turning radius is not as good. Damage per HE is 200 or 2000, that's good. Firing range is 11.9, that's very good. That's good for a destroyer. Okay, let's take a look at the torpedoes. So we get 2x3, and that is slow torpedo speed 55 knots, but typical Russian we get 8 kilometers, and maximum damage is nice. It's better than the Americans. Okay, so torpedoes, guns, AA guns, very poor. Okay, maneuverability seems to be quite high. Top speed is the same as the Sims. Turning circle is slightly smaller. Shift rudder time's about the same, or slightly bigger. Shift rudder about the same. Concealment, surface detectability 7 kilometers, air detectability 3.6. Okay, so concealment, maneuverability seems to be quite good. Guns, traverse speed seems to be okay, and the guns themselves seem to be okay. Alright, first game in the Gremyashchy, and it looks like we're still having problems with the matchmaker. So it's a tier 5, we're in a tier 6 game. Nice matchup for the first game. Again, we're a destroyer. It's domination. 1 aircraft carrier on the enemy team. Quite a few destroyers on the enemy team as well.
General quarters.
Alright. So what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? I'm not quite sure. Do we go north? Do we go south? What's the plan? Thing is, this is, of all the maps in World of Warships, I think this one's the closest to a corridor map. You got 1 corridor here, 1 corridor here, 1 corridor here, 1 corridor here. It's the closest thing to a corridor map. We've got a guy complaining it's almost impossible to play today. Lagging game crash. Well, I'm actually lagging a little bit. If you look up here, we've been lagging a little bit. Servers are playing around. You can actually see my ship lagging a little bit as I travel along. So maybe they're getting the servers ready for open beta. But as I say, I wanted to get a look at the last 2 premium ships before the game goes open beta. Oh, it's very laggy, yeah. Yeah, it looks like the servers are dying, guys. The worst, according to the worst, is the queue for battle. Almost times the game just crashes. Okay, so it seems like I'm not the only one who's having issues here. Do we fire? Well, why not? We're testing the ship after all. Okay, rate of fire seems quite nice. Just taking out one of his guns. Flight time seems okay. The guns seem to be okay. Come on, stop dying. Gun traverse, very poor. Oh, the game is getting so laggy.
taken the lead.
That was rushed. Unfortunately, the game is feeling very, very laggy at the moment. You could probably see it on screen. Probably wasted those torpedoes. What is suddenly wrong with my mouse? It has been behaving fine all day today. Yeah, it's taking a long, long time for... It's got the typical Russian issue. But I do like the firepower. I do like the rate of fire. Taking out a gun again. And the range is very, very nice as well. Ah, bloody islands. So we've capped A. Do we have the traverse, or do we have the turning circle to avoid this island? Not quite sure. Yeah, we do. Okay. So yeah, it's fast, it's maneuverable. I do like the guns. The torpedoes have distance and bite, but not speed. And as I said in The Sims, first impressions, I'm not the best destroyer player. I really need to sit down and spend time in World of Warships, and that's just not something I can do. So if we suck out, we suck out. This guy's at 10-7 coming towards me. He's turning. About there.
Our team has taken the lead.
So we can only get. We've only got 4 guns once again. So, oh, I thought they looked good. Can't get very many guns on target, and again, because it's Russian, the traverse speed, not fantastic. Turning again. Oh, he's down. Waste of a torpedo. What's that? That's a Kuma. 6.6. Traveling quite fast. Misjudge those. He's at 8. Yeah, my guns just can't keep up with the traverse speed of the ship, which is a disappointment. Again. Oh, that was a big hit. Again, did I forget to turn off my flaming AA guns? I did. So I've gotten myself to a bad position here where I'm taking fire from 3 enemy ships. Lost half my health. And again, yeah, guns just can't keep up with the maneuverability of the ship, so not a big fan. Am I still detected? I'm probably still detected. Yeah, apparently I'm still detected. I do feel so rusty. I used to be able to judge on the move shots so much better. Ah, we didn't do too bad that one. Moving away. He's at 10-1. Turning. Those were leaded. Oh, one went in front, one went behind. That lead was good. I'm gonna miss these. He's turning into me. Oh, okay, he's down. Oh, I'm taking fire. These guys in the middle, they just want me. Again, just turning a little bit, guns go off target. So he's focused on someone else, that's fine. And I've just wasted all my torpedoes. Do I save our aircraft carrier? This is a Clemson. 7.5, he's traveling fast. About there, maybe? Oh, well off. Yeah, slowly starting to warm up. Always nice to be able to hit enemy destroyers on the move. 7.5, he's moving away, he's just dropped torpedoes. Fire at 8.6, he's turning! No! That was so close. Firing at 8.1. Ah!
The enemy is about to win.
Maybe I should have been focusing more on capping once again. Yeah. Definitely very rusty. Alright, B is being capped. Do we go for C? Is there time to go for C? Yep, so first thoughts. It suffers a little bit with the speed of the guns, but not as much as, so for example, the problems I was having with the Ubari. It's not as annoying. But yeah, I think it's quite good. Guns are good, torpedoes are good. My play, not quite so good. Oh, there's another flaming destroyer! Another destroyer's gone after our aircraft carrier, but the game is too close. Need to cap. Aircraft carrier needs to defend himself. Score is 907 versus 695, so 900 versus... Oh, no, we've just lost more points because they killed our aircraft carrier. This game is over. I don't think I'm going to get into the cap in time. So if we can kill an enemy ship, it might give us some time, but...
Our team has taken the lead.
Alright, so we've capped D. Enemy counter is not going up, it's stuck on 991. Need to cap C. My mouse is constantly dying. So basically, if we lose another ship, that's it, game is over. So we're pulling it back. Still a ship up here.
Victory is in sight.
Our victory is in sight. I did not think we would pull this back. We could still lose. All we have to do is lose one ship. The game is over. Our Kuma is on half health. Ah, bloody mouse. So we need to kill one more ship. Very, very close. I did not think we were going to win this. Woohoo! Of course, we could still, as I say, lose. Come on, come on. We can do this, guys. Cap victory. Alright, didn't have a good game, but it's always nice to get a win in your first game in a ship. Third from bottom. I suck. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm liking. It's okay. I like the fact my guns can actually do damage. I like the fact my torpedoes can do damage and have range, even though they're slow. I like the speed. I like the maneuverability. I think if I put some equipment on this thing, you know what? Let's leave. Let's leave the queue for a moment. Again, very, very laggy. But want to get this first impressions out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into modules. We get 3 module slots. Ooh, forgot to point that out. But we got 3 module slots. The Sims got 4. But what we're going to do is we're going to increase the AA guns. Nothing special on this, so we're not going to boost the AA. But main battery modification decreases damage. Torpedoes decreases damage. What do we want? Batteries or torpedoes? Let's go for batteries. Second module increases the decreases the repair time and increases the aim time. But I don't really need to increase the aiming time. The loading time would be good. Main battery firing accuracy. And main battery loading, main battery aiming. That sounds better. Okay, damage control system, propulsion, or steering. Let's go for steering because this is a destroyer. And when my steering gets knocked out, I'm going to die very, very quickly. So we put some equipment on this. Let's go with this again. Okay, so let's go again. Second game in the Gremyashchy. Don't know why I keep on saying Gremyashchy, but Gremyashchy. Here we go. Yeah, I quite like this ship. I think it's pretty solid. Tier 5. Doesn't get into Tier 10 games like The Sims does. It's okay. As I say, the only thing that annoys me is the turret traverse, but it's okay. It doesn't seem to annoy me as much as it did on the Yubari. So we're just going to go again. Another domination game. I don't like domination. So do we go for A? Ah, none of my ships are going for A. Okay, don't want to go for A alone. So I think we'll swing around, go for B instead. Although it could be quite dangerous. B is quite open. This bloody mouse. I'm stubborn. I love this mouse. I'm using an MX518. It's my favorite gaming mouse of all time, but it's on its last legs. And I've got like 4 replacement mice here sitting on my shelves behind me. But they're not MX518s. They're good. I mean, I've got a Razer Death Adder. I've got a bunch of other Logitech mice, gaming mice, but they're not MX518s, so I'm sticking with this one, even though it's on its last legs and keeps dying. I have to keep on fixing the cable. It's the cable is the main problem. Seems to be a break in the cable somewhere. Alright, so what we've got a Cleveland Omaha coming in here. Now they're at extreme range. You know what? I'm just dying to try out these torpedoes, so I'm gonna fire a wide burst. You see, they're going to be sailing into these torpedoes. I have no sixth sense, so again, I've probably been detected. Don't really want to fire, but we've capped B.
Our team has taken the lead.
Yeah, these are coming from me. He managed 1 hit. They're all going for me. Wow. Maybe the Izakazi is better camo than the Gremyashchy has, but they're not trying to hit the Izakazi, they're trying to hit me. Lots and lots of lots and lots of cruisers. All going for me. Well, that was a good start. Lost half my health, haven't done any damage, only capped 1 point. So yeah, I think maybe the camo rating on something like the Izakazi is better than it is on the Gremyashchy, but that's the whole point of playing and first impressions. Did I forget to switch off my guns? I forgot to switch off my flaming guns.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
So this guy is 7.6 sailing away. Oh, 300 damage. Why am I on AP? Well,
enemy destroyer foundered.
I guess we got to try out the torpedoes. Still taking fire. So, gotta go north again. I don't know, looks like I'm gonna have to take my mouse apart again and fix the cable. Unfortunately, the one issue with the MX-518 was its cables. They are very, very flimsy. Alright, we've got all 3 points now. So while that guy's occupied, he's almost dead. Let's put some shots into him.
Our victory is in sight.
Short. Okay. That was alright. Just wondering if we can do any more damage before he dies. Setting him on fire again would be quite nice. He's turning away. There we go. It's a win. Yeah, Gremyashchy, it's getting late now, so basically I think it's okay. I think it's okay. If you like destroyers, I think it's alright. No other Russian destroyers to compare it against, but the torpedoes are good. Nice range, nice damage. The artillery, the guns are great. Traverse speed's a little bit slow, but other than that it seems fine. Maneuverability is great. Concealment is fine. Concealment actually is very, very good. 7 kilometers, 3.6. Okay, so concealment's actually a lot better than I gave it credit for. There was one point where I was taking fire, where obviously I'd been spotted, even though the destroyer beside me hadn't. But yeah, I think both ships I've reviewed today, the Sims and the Gremyashchy, they're both okay. They don't excite me, they don't set the world on fire, but I think they're actually okay. I'd like to spend more time in them, but again, I don't spend much time in World of Warships. As I say, the main reason I'm getting these videos out today is just to show you these ships in action, and the open beta is coming very, very soon, so not much time left to get these ships. When open beta launches, these ships will be removed from the gift shop. So yeah, the Sims, it's okay. I think the matchmaking counts against it. The Gremyashchy, I think, is okay. It gets better matchmaking, obviously, because it's 2 tiers lower than the Sims. And I like the fact that torpedoes, you can use them at range. The guns are okay. So that's it, guys. Open beta is around the corner. A last chance to get your hands on some of these premium ships. But I've had a opportunity to play all the premium ships I was able to buy or afford to buy. So starting off with the Albany at tier 2, complete utter waste of time, the range of fire on the guns and the fact it's so slow and unmaneuverable. It's just not very good. The only point in buying an Albany would be to basically play with low tier friends who are just joining the game, and you don't want to waste any credits on garage slots or port slots in order to keep low tier ships. That's the only reason you'd probably buy an Albany. It's not very good, probably best avoiding it. The next one I reviewed was the Aurora. I think this thing was a lot of fun, wasn't expecting it to be. A lot of players love the St. Louis or the St. Louis at tier 3 for the Americans, and this is the Russian version of the ship. It's got a lot of guns, puts out a lot of fire, it's slow, it's unmaneuverable, but it's pretty much a St. Louis. Not much difference between the two of them. So if you like the St. Louis, you're gonna like the Aurora. So yeah, I love the guns. Didn't like the ship, but the guns are amazing. Nice rate of fire, and you get a lot of them. The Gremyashchy I've just done. What can I say about it? It's a destroyer. It's okay. I think the torpedoes on it are pretty good. I think the guns on it are pretty good, although I don't like the gun traverse. But yet, for some reason, the gun traverse didn't annoy me as much as it did on the Yubari. It's a pretty solid ship, gets decent matchmaking, and yeah, if you like destroyer gameplay, you could do worse than buying this ship. I don't hate it, don't like it amazingly a lot, but I think it's worth owning. I don't regret buying it. The Murmansk, what can I say? Absolute beast. Love this ship. Of all the premium ships I've played, this is the one where I do consistently well. Love playing this ship. Love the guns, love the maneuverability, love the speed, love the fact it gets a scout plane. It's just having a lot of fun in the Murmansk. It's my favorite premium ship. First ship I'm going to buy when we get into open beta. The Yubari didn't get along with the ship. Now, when I played the Yubari, just first impressions of the ship, I was in a bad mood. I lost probably about 6 games in a row in this ship, and I wasn't having good games in it, and I probably didn't give the ship enough credit, but there's a couple of things this ship does very well. It's got amazing torpedoes. The torpedo has 14,600 damage. I mean, that's amazing damage for torpedoes. The torpedoes absolutely pack a punch. They also have a 6-kilometer range compared to 5.5 in a lot of American ships. So while the torpedoes may not have the same range as, for example, a lot of Japanese ships, they have more range than American ships, and they pack an absolute punch. So torpedoes are good on the Yubari. Didn't give it enough credit for its torpedo damage. The anti-aircraft fire is very good on the Yubari, talked about it a lot, but I suppose in hindsight what it means is the Yubari is very, very good at hunting down enemy aircraft carriers. If you break through the enemy lines, you can hunt down enemy aircraft carriers. They can launch all their torpedo bombers and all their bombers at you, but you're going to be doing a lot of damage, shooting a lot of them down, and then when you get close, the torpedoes are awesome for taking out aircraft carriers. So yeah, the Yubari, it's got a place. I just wasn't having a very good time in the ship, and probably gave it a little bit more of a negative review than I thought. If you like, I think it's still think it's a little bit situational, and I found the gun traverse really, really annoying. So I don't like the ship, but it's definitely, some of you guys out there reckon it's the best premium ship you can buy. I think it's a little bit situational, but that's the wonderful thing about the internet. Everyone is entitled to an opinion. It's worth buying if you like the sort of gameplay that this ship sort of kind of forces you into. The anti-aircraft role and the hunter-killer of enemy aircraft carriers. As in a one-up fight versus enemy ships, I think the guns are a little bit underwhelming, but as I say, that's just me. So I think that's it for all the premium ships. Yeah, that's it. That's all of them done. Murmansk, definitely my favorite, and the Albany, definitely my least favorite. But there you go. It's all done. Open beta is around the corner. Just my first impressions. Remember, I'm not a very good World of Warships player, so my impressions probably count for absolutely nothing. And when I get down and start learning the game, start playing the game properly, my opinion of these ships are probably going to change because I'm going to learn how to play them better. But as I say, at the moment I only devote a couple of hours to World of Warships. It used to be a week. Now it's more like a couple of hours to World of Warships a month. Yeah, last chance to get your hands on the Gremyashchy. the Yubari, and the Sims. Those ships are all going to be leaving the gift shop in a few days. It looks like open beta is going to be coming in a few days. Everything here is going to be wiped. That means progress is going to start counting, and then I'm going to probably pay more attention to the game, because to be honest, because I knew a wipe was coming, I didn't spend that much time in the game, but now I know a wipe is going to mean everything I do from now on is going to be permanent. I'm probably going to spend a little bit more time in the game. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.